Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today, welcome to my dining room. So I'm really excited to bring you today's video. I have been looking at laser engravers for about the past 6 to 8 months. I've looked at all of the companies, all of their packages, all of their machines, and quite frankly, I've just been really intimidated, not to mention the price point was pretty much out of my budget. HTVRont recently contacted me and asked if I would like to test out their new LokLik iEngrave machine, and I immediately said, yes, please. So that's what I'm bringing you today. The LokLik iEngrave, it is a full-featured, beginner-friendly laser engraver. So it's quiet, it's fast, and it's able to engrave and cut in just a few minutes. Okay, so some of the key features of this machine are, well, first of all, so it's an affordable, beginner-friendly option. The working speed is really powerful. It is up to 500 millimeters per second. Faster cutting, so the powerful 10-watt laser enables 40% higher efficiency. It does support high-speed cutting up to 8 millimeters of wood in one pass. The one thing I love about this machine is that there's full protection. So this is a Class 1 certified laser. It has a multi-alert system for movement, fire, improper temperature, and even tilt. There's a ton of built-in sensors that monitor the project in real time, sends alerts. The machine will shut off immediately if there's an alert, and if the cover is opened, then it will stop immediately. If the cover is up, it will not start. So I love the fact that there's lots of safety features built into this machine. You even get safety goggles from the company, so I thought that was a really nice touch. The machine is compatible with over 300 materials. That includes all kinds of wood, metal, acrylic, leather, glass, and more. The software for the LokLik iEngrave is compatible with both your desktop and mobile devices. So they do have a mobile app that you can use. I have actually been playing around with the Lightburn software. I'll put a link to that below. Lightburn is a laser engraving software that basically powers pretty much any laser engraver. I'm very intimidated by new software, but I have found that it's actually been a lot easier to learn than I thought. So I can link some setup videos down below for you as well, so you can check that out. But I really enjoyed having that because I like the full functionality of my computer, but it will connect to your mobile devices. So before we get started doing some step-by-step projects together, I wanted to show you just a couple of the things that I have done while playing around with the machine and learning its functionality. So one of the first things is HTVRont sends about 3 of these. They're just little basswood pieces. They're about 2 millimeters. So in the software, I typed my name and I made an offset. I told the machine to engrave my name and cut out the offset. And I think that is just so fun. This was literally my first project and I'm so excited that this came out. So you get a couple of these just so right out of the gate you can practice with the machine. I went into the garage and I got a piece of hardwood, and I've been using the hardwood not only for practicing, but I also put it in the bottom of the machine as a temporary platform for the cutting part. So in the laser engraving base, you'll see here in just a minute, there's nothing there. As far as engraving something, no big deal. Put your blank on there, engrave away. But when you're cutting something, it needs some sort of buffer between the blank and the base of the unit. So I just grabbed a piece of hardwood. So you can see this right here was when I cut that out. So it does burn a little bit into there. So I ordered the honeycomb platform. That's coming in the mail here in the next day or two. But in the meantime, piece of hardwood, it worked just great. Another thing that I did, this was one of the very first laser engraving projects I did. So those 2 I did literally the first day, first time trying it out. And I was so giddy. It was like a child at Christmas. Did another laser engraving of the Tetons. This one is a little bit different type of engraving. Okay, it's more like a line engraving. These are fill engraving. So these fill in the pattern. This is more like just etch all the lines. I got really brave and I tried out engraving on faux leather. Let me see if I can get this to show for you. This is the very first laser engraving I did on faux leather. Basically, I just had the machine take my logo because it's easy, it's quick, and actually cut the leather. So that was really fun. I had purchased a box of blanks off of Amazon. In that box of blanks, they also had some faux leather keychains. They look like this. So I graved those Tetons again. Isn't that fun? I can't believe this really worked. This was what I was most scared to try, is putting it on faux leather. Those are just a few of the little projects that I've done so far. Now I'd like to do a couple of little crafts with you to show you how the machine works and show you all that it can do. Let's go ahead and change camera views, go overhead, and I'll walk you through some projects step by step. All right, so here is the entire machine all put together, and it is so pretty. Now guys, this was super easy to put together. I put it all together by myself, and actually most of it comes assembled for you straight out of the box. So I'm going to show you really fast. Here I am opening this box. It was super light. I thought it would be heavy, but it actually was super light, easy to take to the table. The first thing you see when you open it is an envelope. It's going to have your warranty, your product information, some QR codes for software, and a packing list. Okay, so as we take all of these components out of the box, first of all, they are all wrapped so nicely. They are all labeled very specifically, very clearly. And the foam inserts that held all of these components in here so safely was amazing. This is probably one of the best packed boxes I have ever received in my life. So I was so impressed at the quality of the packing. The machine is pretty light, and here I'm just going through a quick, there's all the panels, the U-bar for supports, the module, the power cord, legs, there's the light strip and power for that, some tools and screws, and then there's your SD card, your keys, your USB cord. They give you safety glasses and a vent hose. You literally have everything available to you right out of the box so that you can get crafting. Okay, the very first thing is to release the screws used to fix the X motor in its place, and there's just 2 on each end. Super fast to take the little hex wrench and get those off of there. Next, I'm just going to ensure that the screws that fix the bottom of the shell to the actual laser engraver are fully tightened. And then I'm going to take this little clip and fix it to the side. That way I can zip tie the cords on the inside. And then I'm going to just put the little support feet together, and I'm going to screw all of those in to the 4 corners. And this is going to make the unit sit nice and sturdy on the top of my table. Okay, next I'm installing the Wi-Fi module. It basically just screws on, secure in a position, and it just wiggles freely. Okay. Next we're going to be setting up the laser cover installation. Now these are just some little L brackets. There's probably about 6 of them that goes around the perimeter of the machine, and I'm just using the hex wrench and some little screws that are included to put those onto their little spots on the perimeter. And then here you're going to see where we're going to start affixing the panels of the cover to those little L brackets. So we have a left panel and a right panel. And it's really easy. Again, the same hex tool. In fact, all the tools come. You don't need to go to the toolbox in your garage. Everything's included. Next, I'm putting a support bar on this back panel here. So this is the back panel. It's what holds the fan. And we're going to get this onto the back. We're going to secure that in just like we did the other one. And then we're going to thread the fan cable, and the light bar get threaded through this little hole here on the side. Okay, and then there's a switch in the front. You just have to plug that into its receptacle. And then you're going to take the front panel and we're going to secure the handle. Super easy. Add the other U-shaped connector bar. And then I'm going to add the top, the front top actually, to that U-shaped connector bar. Get that onto the machine. And then I'm going to place the back top panel. And then I'm going to start screwing those into place. There's just really a couple of screws here and there. And next there's some hinges. I'm going to take these little hinges and their screws. These are what hold the 2 top panels together. And it also allows you to open the top using the hinge mechanism. And next I'm installing the ventilation pipe. Okay, it just goes here on the fan. You can vent out your window or like a door, or you can use an air assist module. So here is the LED light bar, and just take off the adhesive strip and plop it right up there in the top. And there is a cord that threads out the side, and then the power cord attaches through that as well. So you can see how the top is working well with the hinge mechanism. Next, we're going to take out the laser module, and we're just going to slide that into its mounting bracket. And once the bracket is in place, we're going to tighten the thumb screw, and then we're going to put the little cord in there that attaches to it. Next, we have the USB cable, the SD card, the key for safety, and the emergency switch is going to get adjusted. Finally, we have our power cord, and now it is time for projects. Okay, so here is the machine all put together, ready to go. So this is the cord that I use to connect to my computer. It does come with this cord. It has a little SD card down in here. So the machine will not work unless the power switch is on, the key is turned to the green dot, and the emergency stop button is released so that you can press it if need be. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open the machine. All right, so this little mini cutting board, I'm going to engrave on here. I'm going to place this down in the base of the machine. I don't have a honeycomb board yet. It's coming in the mail, so I've just been using some hardwood. So I'm going to place that in here, and then I'm going to place my blank. This right here, this little black knob, it's a thumb screw, and it will loosen and allow the module to move up or down based on the height of your project. There is a little pin right here. You turn the little pin, and there's a little peg that drops down from your laser, and that allows you to release the thumb screw, and then you can lower the laser module until that peg touches your material. You want to tighten the thumb screw, and then you can lift up the peg and just tighten its little bitty screw. So this has now been adjusted for the height of my project. I'm going to go over to my software, and I'm going to have the module frame out the design. And once that's adjusted, then we'll fire the laser and you'll get to see the engraving. First things first, definitely want to close that cover. I'm going to zoom in for you so you can see. Next, I'm going to frame. So what that's going to do is it's going to have like a little beam of light that will kind of outline for me where the design is going to go, so I can see if my blank is in the right position on the base. I'm going to frame that out. Okay, so I can see that it's definitely in the right position. I'm going to go ahead and press start. Okay, this design is done. I'm going to pull this out so you can see, and then check that out. Isn't that so fun and so cute? I just love that. This would make such a great gift. I'm really excited to be able to do this. Okay, let's move on to another craft. So for the next craft, I'm going to use a little piece of 2mm basswood. I'm going to show you the cutting and the engraving process, like when you do both of them at the same time. I am just placing this blank on top of that little hardwood board that I'm using. I'm going to close my lid, make sure it's nice and closed. I'm going to go ahead and do the frame. Okay, so that is perfect. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in for you. Now that it's all framed out, I'm going to go ahead and press start, and we'll have another project. Okay, here is our second project. All right, so this is our second project. You can see where it's cut out of the basswood. So the engraving goes first and then the cutting. So a lot like your Cricut, you know, it'll write for you and then cut it out. This kind of does the same thing. So I think that looks great. All right, let's move on to our next project. Let's go ahead and do our last craft of the day. And this time I'm going to show you how to engrave and cut on leather. So this is my sheet of faux leather, and you'll notice that I have it just painter's tape. I've just affixed it to another hardwood board. And this is just so it has something underneath that will help protect the base. And then also I can secure this so that it, you know, the leather doesn't shift or anything. I'm going to swap out these boards. I'm going to, again, loosen the tab, get that down, loosen the thumb screw, and once it meets, then I can tighten it again, and then I can pull the little peg up. So now that has been situated. Now it has been positioned above my leather at the right height, and I'm going to close the lid. So now I'm going to go ahead and frame out the design. It's in the right position. I'm going to go ahead and hit start. All right, so now that this has been cut out, I'm actually going to go ahead and cut one more long strip of leather. I'm not going to be engraving on it, but I will be cutting it out. Okay, so this is done. Let's go ahead and retrieve our project and wrap up our keychain. Okay, so this is what we have. So it's the outline of mountains, and it says, "Faith can move mountains." And then it's got Matthew 17:20 right underneath. And it's actually pretty small, and I probably could have done one more pass of the mountains. They're pretty light, but that's okay. And then we cut out, and then I have the other cut. Now, ideally what you want to do is you want to join these two pieces of faux leather together. And I will do that off camera. So I'll just brush some adhesive in there that I would normally use. But in the meantime, I want to show you how to put it together as a keychain. So I'm going to take both of my leather pieces, put them the insides facing in, and then I'm going to fold it and get them all lined up here on the end, just like that. And then I'm going to take this little keychain leather key fob here, and I'm going to put that in, and I'm going to hold this down for just a moment. There we go, it looks like that. And then I have this handy little tool. So I got this off Amazon, and this is so fun. But basically I'm just gonna slide the tool on there, and then I will just crimp it down. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure on this side. Here is my little leather key fob. And again, off camera, I will be securing these two. I will fuse those together. But for right now, I just wanted to show you what it looks like, how easy it is to put a little key fob on it. Then you've got a cute little keychain. All right, my friends, there we have it today. Some really fun, quick, and easy crafts using the LokLik iEngrave machine. Again, so beginner friendly and very budget friendly. So just a recap of what we've done. I've shown you the ability for it to engrave and cut on wood, then just engraving on wood. We have our cute little cutting board. I showed you this one, how to put it together. And again, depending on the thickness of your design, like this one it shows up a lot more. So that shows up a lot better. And then this one is just amazing, super awesome. So it will cut and engrave leather, wood, metal, glass, acrylic, and more. And I encourage you to check it out. If you're interested in getting a laser engraver, this one is a must for the beginner laser engraver, and it can handle small business. So if you are a hobbyist or a small business, this LokLik iEngrave is the perfect machine. In the description below, I will leave a link for the machine as well as a discount code that LokLik has generously given to me to share with you. I will also put a link to all of the materials and supplies that I used today, and I really hope that you have have enjoyed this video tutorial. So until I see you in the next card or craft, as always, have an amazing day and happy crafting.
Thank you all so much for watching today. I'm so glad that you can join me at my craft table. If you're not already, I'd love to have you as a subscriber, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when new videos arrive. Have a great day, and as always, happy crafting.